still wasting their time.
No way it's another freaking pie ad. No way it's another freaking pie ad. What the hell, YouTube? It's nothing but pie advertisements now.
Ads. Just download Pi and move on. This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds.
If I'm live.
Yo, the pie scam is going strong, huh? They said we getting called out too much. We gotta get while the getting's good.
Or not? Because
I heard about this. I heard that Atozy went to go see the freaking trial live, bro. Wild man. I love this dude.
if I'm live or not, because I had to go connect to a public Wi-Fi, or else this would not work. Because apparently the big buildings, I guess, outside were blocking my Wi-Fi connection. So if I am live, it will continue. But I just got out of the Johnny Somali trial. It's not live.
I don't know if it's live or not. I see you now. That smirk, that smile tells me you heard some good news. I would like I'm excited.
Nope. Oh no. Okay, I'm live. I'm live. Let's go. It says we're live. We're back. Try the other stream. We're back. We're back. This is phenomenal. Okay. Well, so the thing is, we just got out of the trial. It went absolutely terrible for Johnny, because Johnny showed up more than an hour late with a MAGA hat on and a big bottle of water, and he was just screaming at essentially he got in trouble for, number one, wearing the hat, and number two, the bottle. So now there's 4 charges that was in that trial, correct?
There are 4 charges against him, but only 3 of them were addressed today.
Oh, okay. I forgot his name.
Just discovered.
They actually met up. I love this. How I forget his name?
It went absolutely terrible for Johnny, because
I love that dude.
Up more than
I'm blanking on your name. I'm
late
sorry.
With a MAGA hat on and a big bottle of water, and he was just screaming at essentially he got in trouble for, number one, wearing the hat, and number two, the bottle. So now there's 4 charges that was in that trial, correct?
There are 4 charges against him.
I love how he just pieces out. It's so phenomenal.
But only 3 of them were addressed today.
Okay.
The 4th charge, which he just discovered about the other day, which I brought up on my stream 2 days ago, and he got
excited? Oh, Doggo's excited. You excited? Yeah, Johnny's finally getting put on trial. It's crazy.
He got the notice of in Korean yesterday. Actually, didn't even get it. Sorry.
Oh wow.
He didn't know anything about it today, and his lawyer didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, they were pretty shocked.
Oh, okay. So that was a separate.
So even his lawyers are clueless. Damn. I mean, fair is fair. Who the hell are you going to convince to represent you here, right?
Is that the charge that he was showing? And
the new obstruction.
Oh, the newest obstruction charge. Okay, yeah. So there's another charge as well that's coming against him about the deepfake stuff that he accidentally leaked on his stream last.
Okay, yeah. Because he's been doing a lot of those He's been doing a lot of deepfakes. He was doing deepfakes of celebrities, models from over there. Was it in Korea or in Japan? Bro's been a menace to way too many damn places. And not in a good way kind of menace, like a bad way kind of menace. Like he's been a sex pest kind of menace.
As we've been covering, I mean, he's been playing his cards in the worst way possible the whole time, from start to finish. And last night, I guess he decided to get drunk at 3 in the morning, go live, and show up extremely late to court because of that. And on his live stream, he was doing, like, I guess, getting paid to do shots, and he ended up showing a new charge that hadn't been leaked to the public yet.
So that charge was...
Wow. I think he's just trying to get as much bag as possible before I think he knows he's gonna end up in prison. I think at this point he knows, he's kind of accepted it. He's just trying to get as much bag as possible before he gets in there. Before he starts getting bags in the face in prison.
It's the police case that the police have given over to the prosecutor, so it means that they're going to prosecute it. It's going to trial. Yeah.
In the Korean...
Oh, with the bow tie? Okay.
In the Korean system, once the police decide to actually formally charge you and they send it to the prosecutors, that's pretty much it. That's where...
The different levels of casual, formal, are just astonishing to me. We got this gentleman here, whimsically formal.
It's going to trial. Yeah.
In the Korean...
This gentleman here, Very, very formal, little casual formal, no tie. Beanie, okay, like straight up street formal. Let's go, baby. I'm loving it.
Once
I'm
the
digging
police
it.
decide to actually
Nobody has a
formally
damn
charge you
tie
and send it
though,
to the
because
prosecutors,
freaking ties are too damn
that's pretty
complicated to
much it.
tie.
That's when
Apparently,
you get the 90+%
Pretty much,
conviction
yeah.
rate. You're pretty much done. If they've decided to go that far, that means they have the evidence to prove the crime.
So
If there's no evidence, it usually doesn't go.
now I'm convinced, bro. I gotta bring back wacky ties. This has gone too damn long. This bow tie situation, I respect it, but no. A bow tie is elegant and whimsical. It's not wacky. Okay, no, we need to bring back wacky ties.
Go to that point. They just drop the case, or if it's like two people having a fight or something, they settle or something like that. But in this case, it's gone to the prosecution, so not going to be fun for Johnny Boy.
and he came in with the biggest smile on his face, and then as soon as they read him his charges, like his smile just vanished. So it seems like he was truly humbled as he had to sit down for the court hearing.
His suit was terrible. I think that's Hank's
Right.
suit.
Okay.
He was wearing Hank's suit.
So we basically kind of confirmed today that he showed up with Hank. So it seems like he's staying with Hank. And then he showed up in Hank's suit, which was oversized. So just
Oh, come on, Hank. You couldn't even buy him a damn suit.
did not really look right at all.
Oh, my bad. That was me. Oh. Cause my PlayStation Vita is freaking charging.
And then
Computer.
on top of that, what was the other thing that happened?
The MAGA hat?
Yeah, the MAGA hat happened. Right, okay, so the charges that we know, okay, so we have the two misdemeanors.
Did he come in with a MAGA hat or the?
Which,
oh,
number
yeah.
one, it was for the fish.
Minor Crimes Act.
The Minor Crimes Act, which are essentially misdemeanors in the U.S.
Yeah.
That was for running around with that fish on the stream that we covered and shoving it in people's faces on the bus and so on. And then there was like a managing director of that.
Oh, thank God! Yes, yes. Okay. You can't just walk around. If they charge him, that means you cannot walk around the streets putting a freaking fish in people's faces.
Bus company that was apparently on.
That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's basically what he
yeah.
did.
Oh, they were saying he showed up in a suit looking like this.
Picture of Johnny
Stop. No.
Somali in court today.
Accurate depiction.
Looking like he's from that Kanye West video.
So that was one of his misdemeanor charges. Then on top of that, there was
The shoopty whoop. Poopity poop. Moobity moo. Doobity doo.
another misdemeanor charge for him twerking on people on the subway, which we also covered, and blasting
playing-
loud
playing
music.
Let's go! You can't twerk on people on the subway no more! I'm afraid you get arrested, bro.
Specifically mentioned the obscenity.
Stop!
They
Put your
just
ass
said
cheeks
foul
away.
language,
Yeah.
but they didn't say obscenity, so I'm not sure if that's
It
good.
was Subway and Bus? Or
Subway
just,
and Bus.
Subway
Yeah.
and Bus. So it was kind of conjoined.
So I'm surprised they haven't mentioned anything about him interrupting the concert, because he went up on stage and did a whole spiel there as well.
We don't know
And
what that last obstruction charge is. Maybe
So that
it's-
could be it, because
it
that
could
seemed
be
to
it.
be televised. So that was another thing there.
And it depends on the district as well,
Mm-hmm.
because if the crime happened in that district, it will go to that district court. So
Yeah.
these crimes are just for this district.
Mm.
The other crime is for the Easter.
That is true. Theoretically, if they do hold him accountable, they might even send him to the other district to go get charged there as well.
Is it the
In a situation where he does get
The
like fully
Eastern
convicted and charged and all that.
district is, the sex crime is for the Eastern district, so that won't be in this
Right.
case.
Of course, failure to show up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't really looked into this in a while. I believe if a failure to show up would like give you another citation or something like that, right?
The other court.
Or a fine.
So that crime that he just mentioned, that was the deep fake incident with was it Bong Bong TV or something like that?
Probably Bong Bong, yeah.
Okay.
But there's a few people that have reported him, so we
Including
don't
Bing
know.
TV, who is here today with us, the Korean streamer. He has a deep fake. Dalgoon has a deep fake. Many of the Korean streamers have deep fakes with Johnny Somali, and they've all pressed charges, and none of them have dropped them. But I believe this one will be
Good. This needs to have a very strong precedent set that's gonna help everyone out.
Bong Bong because it's specifically mentioned
Probably,
female.
yeah, it's
So,
So and then obviously the last charge, which was the obstruction of business, that was confirmed to be in the 7-Eleven, and they also
Let's go.
said how he was talking to, or talking negatively to an elder employee as well, and they really punctuated that.
Yeah. Harassment of an elderly person, an elderly worker.
Is one thing. I didn't even think about that. Harassment of an elderly person and then harassment of an employee.
Making
Or
customers
obstruction of an
feel
employee.
unsafe. And then also, yes, judging Pygmy's first time. And then also drinking alcohol when he was asked not to drink alcohol. You're actually, they changed the law, you're not allowed to drink alcohol in a convenience store.
Okay.
And they can get in trouble for it. So she was actually following the law by telling him not to drink. And then
Oh, so now he also has a charge for drinking alcohol in a place you're not allowed to drink alcohol.
he was abusive to her, so that's also part of the obstruction.
Was there anything else that you noticed in Korean that we didn't understand? Because we're using him as a translator.
They just generally didn't seem very impressed with him. When the judge didn't really, I don't think, know about the fish story.
Oh,
Interesting. But when they read out he was going around public transport with a rotten fish, the judge kind of went like this. He did a kind of a neck twitch. Like, what is this guy on?
This bro's a
So that
freaking
was funny.
psychopath,
And the
yeah.
judge saw him making faces at us.
Right, yeah, when he walked in.
And then on the bench, he made a face directly at me and Atozy.
In front of everyone.
Right to us, in
Very
front of
intelligent.
everybody. He looked to us and did
Yeah.
both of us. It
So-
was
Wow, I love it. I love it! He is so freaking... Dude, he is seething!
pretty direct. It was right at us, like direct.
And him call you guys losers.
So that was.
He's so mad because everybody's there to watch his downfall.
Hank apparently showed up and called us losers.
Oh, we're losers, guys.
Hank called us the loser, so we're so emotionally damaged right now. You can see
Yeah.
he's deep with the emotional scars. It's okay, man.
Why don't you guys mind your own business?
Don't cry, man.
But yeah, no. Other than that, I'm trying to see. So, oh yeah, he has another case. What? It's scheduled for April 9th.
April 9th is going to be his plea, his time to plea for the new charge. So he pled guilty on the 3 counts, the old obstruction charge he got in November, then the 2 minor crimes act. He pled guilty on those. But the new one,
So he already pled guilty on 3 charges. Damn.
he hasn't pled anything. His lawyer hasn't reviewed it.
He
so he's
doesn't
got to
even know
come
what it
back
is.
to court. He doesn't even know what it is. He thinks he
Yeah.
knew everything. He didn't even know. So they've got 3 weeks just to deliberate, meaning think about it and come back in April. This process is slow, and while we were in there, we were actually watching a case.
That means he needs to wait till freaking April, dude! Honestly, I hope he stays banned off every single platform until April.
That have been going on and delayed for 1 whole year because a witness failed to show up. So Johnny thinking he's going to be out of here in 3 weeks or a month, think again.
Yeah. So it seems like he's definitely gonna be stuck here
Bare minimum, he's stuck till April. He needs to be at that court.
for maybe even a year.
And they're not
more,
giving him his
depending on
freaking visa,
sentence
of
as
course.
well.
I'd
No
say
God.
A lot of people were saying
a year at this point, a minimum.
minimum a year is what you think. So a lot of people here are thinking he's gonna get somewhere between 3 to 5 years in prison for all of this, which is crazy. But it'll be really interesting to see what happens moving forward. So we have.
Honestly, we'll see what happens, because there's a good chance this dude just goes psycho mode and adds even more charges from now until then.
That trial on April 9th, and then did they set the new trial for this?
I
or
honestly
when the
feel
next
bad.
hearing for this case is?
Kind of, I don't feel bad. Yeah, well, screw it, I'm gonna say it. Some people get mad at me for feeling bad for people who are douches too. I kind of feel bad for Hank, because he's like trying to be the nice person here to Johnny. I'm sure Hank is probably kind of a douche as well. I don't know much about Hank, but it's kind of like, imagine having to like deal with this guy, have him in your house, give him your suit, all this other mess, over something that like bro, he's guilty. Like, why are you even dealing with this guy? Like, is it just out of kindness, or is Hank also like a nuisance streamer? In which case, I can see why, right? If anything bad that happens to Johnny, it's gonna happen to Hank.
April
Oh,
9th.
that is April
And
9th.
then, so April 9th is the next court hearing, and then on
Okay.
April 9th, they'll decide the next one after that.
Yeah.
So after April 9th, we may not have another one until June.
So when is the next case? Because there was a separate case. That's
That's in a
as well.
separate district.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a different courthouse to today. They have different courthouses in
Okay,
different
so that runs
parts.
Yeah.
separately. So he even after this case,
He still has
He needs to go
needs
get
worry
charged
about
over
the
there.
next
Yes,
case
yes.
that's being
Yeah.
dropped on him as well.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna
Okay, I
bounce
caught
out.
it. I called it correctly. Yeah, he still needs to go get like tried there. Otherwise, there's a failure to show, and you get a freaking another fine.
But there's
different cases.
there's a good chance that he might be found guilty for this before the other case, which,
Right.
as you
Korean law basically, if this one finds him guilty, and then the other one finds him guilty, the other one tacks on extra years because he's already had a prior conviction.
have said before multiple times, Andrew, that he would have a criminal record, and then therefore that next charge is going to be, well, you have a criminal record now,
Yup.
and that counts very much against you for the next crime. Yeah.
So
It's
at
gonna
what
be
point
easier to
do you guys
convict
think
them
he
for the
would
next
be
one.
arrested before the next trial or the next?
I think, I mean, frankly, let me know if I'm wrong, but I think they're going to keep him out because he's got to pay for everything himself. He's got to pay for,
Yeah.
his food. He's not supposed
They don't want to waste any of their tax dollars on him. Basically,
to be working, even though he is.
It's a
That's
smart
another
move.
thing that's going to get
it's a smart move because now Johnny. It not only that, but kind of poetic because now Johnny has to rely on the kindness of the very people he tried to harass, the Korean people. You get what I'm saying? To survive. Isn't that ironic?
him in
Isn't
the
that
knowledge.
lied in
ironic?
court. He lied in court.
he said he was a student.
Yes,
He
he
said he
asked
was
his
a student.
occupation.
That's
He
it,
said
Joe
he was a
Bo Burnham.
So,
So-
that's interesting.
lying in court, yes, showing up with a hat on, bottle of water, immediately lying in court, making
Hands in
faces at
pockets.
us, hands in pockets.
Pretending he doesn't know Hank's address and apartment number where he's
That as
staying.
well. Yeah,
Come
he
on, bro.
kept answering that he didn't know. Yeah, no, it's bad. It looks really bad for him.
Then he said, I don't know because I don't speak Korean, and then the judge said,
The friggin' I love. Was he trying to like so that the police cannot go and pick him up? Basically.
you can speak English. Because the judge obviously knows, you know numbers in English.
Yeah.
You
The
know
judge
numbers
knows
in
English?
say
Wow.
the number in English, and then he didn't.
Yeah. So overall, massive dumpster fire. The dude has
Yeah,
played
numbers are the
every
same. What do you
single
mean?
card wrong, and I'm shocked that like every time I show up and find out something new about Johnny Somali, he drops the bar even lower. Like, who would ever think if you have an important trial and it's about your own freedom, why would you ever get drunk and stream the night before? And pass out and talk shit about the judge and the prosecutors and show up over an hour late.
He talks shit. He was talking about the
Trial.
judge and the prosecutors.
It's outrageous.
And I'm loving every minute of it.
But that was the quick up.
That being said, though, that's the reason why a lot of these judges are ordered to like stay off of social media and stay off of everything in order to not be influenced during the case.
Update. I'll see you guys as soon with a full video on this entire situation because we've been filming a lot out here, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. All right.
out.
Thank you guys. Also, thank you guys for the donations real quick. I didn't even know it's
Oh,
super
snap.
Korean. Tell Andrew, take
Super
you to
Korean.
Everland. I'm trying to read. That was the only Texas speech donation. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you guys. Yoksu Otaku, great stuff. Thank you guys. Thank you for the support, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Why is everyone spiraling?
Phenomenal video, my dude. I am so
Why is
glad
everyone
that now
spiraling
this
over
right here
Indiana?
is freaking journalism, baby. Bros actually turned up. Wow. Amazing. Thanks for hanging out. Like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, and become a Monodachi today! I live stream all day, Monday through Friday, so go say hi! That's all for now, Monos. Goodbye, and thanks for swinging by. Salut!